Hey Physique Freaks, how's it going? Scott Tuzan on MetabolicMasterpiece.com. Happy Thanksgiving to my American friends. I'm Canadian, but my mom's American, and sharing the border with Detroit, Michigan, we tend to take part in a lot of their festivities. I'm getting ready to watch the Lions play their Thanksgiving Day game, but right now I want to share a high volume chest workout that Rick and I did earlier in the week from phase 14 of the Aesthetic Muscle Plan. It's been about 4 months since we've had a dedicated chest day. It felt really good to give my pecs the attention that they deserve. We're going to be pairing chest up with shoulders later on in the week, but it's just going to be a low volume workout on that day, just enough to stimulate those muscle fibers. So enjoy this training footage, enjoy your weekend. My American friends, happy Thanksgiving, and to each and every one of you, I am grateful for your support, your feedback, and your friendship. Have a great day.
We'll begin the workout by performing 3 sets of dumbbell flies, 8 to 12 reps each set, and I really want you to make note of how I just set myself up on the bench here. After getting comfortable, first thing I did was drive my shoulders down into the bench and kind of squeeze my shoulder blades together a little bit. It's all too easy with this movement as you're lifting the dumbbells to want to drive them up towards the ceiling, allowing your shoulders to lift up off the bench. And what that does is place more tension on the anterior delts and kind of take some of the tension off of the pecs. What you want to do is keep those shoulders pressed firmly into the bench and focus on driving your upper arm against your chest, really squeezing your upper arm against the pecs. That's going to create a really intense contraction. Now, I began the workout with dumbbell flies, not so much as a way to pre-exhaust the pecs as it is as a way to enhance my mind muscle connection. So I'm really slowing down the tempo here. I want to feel the pecs stretching on the way down and really exaggerate the contraction on the way up. So really just using this to get my mind in the muscle, carrying over to these next exercises. So now we're moving on to some incline chest pressing. We're doing 6 to 8 reps here. This is an Atlantis machine. There's hammer strength versions of this and other name brand equipment as well. All the same, they're unilateral movement here, so independent bars that we're pushing up. This one has 2 different grips. I'm using this kind of neutral grip for the first set. I definitely feel that it takes my shoulders out of the movement, and if you look at my chest here, it looks like it's contracting a little bit more. The elbows are staying a little bit closer to the body. All in all, I think it takes my shoulders out of the movement a bit more, and maybe my triceps a little bit out of the movement as well. So I really liked it. I liked the way the neutral grip felt, and then after resting for 90 seconds I used the wider grip, or palms facing forward here, and I feel that actually I think I prefer this much better. I feel a better stretch in the bottom, and the contraction is still it's pretty intense. So I think the stretch is better here, but the contraction portion of the movement felt a little bit better with the neutral grip. So I'm still a little bit undecided. I'm going to play around one more time next week just to feel which one takes my triceps out of it the most, which one steers that my neural drive towards the pecs and really creates greater tension in the chest, less tension in the shoulders and the triceps. After 3 sets of that incline chest press, we moved on to some Gironda dips, or wide grip dips here on the V-bar dip station. You want your elbows flared out with this, chin tucked into your chest, arch in your upper back, your feet are directly under your head, so you're kind of leaning forward a bit here. And you really want to make sure you're getting a good stretch with this movement. It almost feels a bit like a push-up here because you are leaning forward. This is one of my favorite pec building exercises. I really feel it on the outer aspect, the pec line right down to the bottom. Pretty good on my shoulder joints and everything. Kind of a good alternative to the flat bench, but here we are including it afterwards. So we did 3 sets, 10 to 12 reps of the Gironda dips, and no weight belt there. Just really focusing on the control and really feeling the stretch and the contraction of that movement. Now you'll notice here on the bar, I placed my middle finger on the rings on the bar. Normally I am a 1/2 inch inside of those rings, like my pinky finger is 1/2 inch inside those rings, but I'm deciding to go with a wider grip this month. Trying to see if that's going to take my triceps out of the movement and place more tension on the pecs, and sure as hell enough, it definitely did. I really felt a lot more pec activation going on here, and the day afterwards, the soreness was extreme. Actually, I was cramping. My pecs were cramping up later on this day, the day of the chest workout. Just a complete shock. When I was in the shower, I crossed my arm across my body, and my pecs were cramping up on me. So I'm really enjoying that wide grip bench press as it's taking my triceps out of the movement. We supersetted it with some reverse grip push-ups. We're just using dumbbells so we can get our palms facing somewhat forward there. Just doing as many reps as you can to finish that off. Rest for about 2 minutes and then repeat that superset back and forth. And then we're finishing off with some cable flies, 15 to 20 reps. Just getting a nice light little pump here to finish off. A nice focused contraction. One of my buddies in the background was making me laugh, the prick. But this was a great way to finish off. This is high volume, man. I mean, it's a lot of work, a lot of exercises. Some people may think it's overkill. We don't do this too often, this kind of volume, and it's a nice shock to my system. As I said, I'm going to hit a low volume workout later on in the week paired up with shoulders, so looking forward to that. Just looking forward to sparking some new growth, but more than anything, enhancing that mind-muscle connection with my pecs and just give them an extra little love and attention.